Hello, you guys, welcome back. Intentional living is making sure that I know what I want to do in my life, and when I am taking deliberate actions to make sure that I am aligned with what I want to do in my life. In simple words, it's just a life with a purpose. So, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 12 simple ways of living more mindfully and more intentionally. So the first and the foremost one is learning when you don't want to do anything and saying a no, because no is a full sentence. And learn to say a yes when you fully feel for it. You don't have to be at every meeting, at every function, and attend all the phone calls. You can and you are allowed to not do that. So just say yes when you fully feel to meet that person, to go out and to attend the phone call. The second one is declutter your life. I've said this enough, so I am going to link some of my minimalism series up here. So you can get rid of your clothes, your makeup, your shoes, your extra crockery, your duplicates, your refrigerator. You can also digitally declutter stuff, which means unsubscribing to the mails that you do not require. There is so much that we keep in our houses that we don't even notice them on a regular basis. So what I would highly recommend is to try one in and one out policy, which is that once you try to get something in, for example, if you are getting a cloth in, take out one cloth from your wardrobe. And how about we remove some of the old worn out clothes? You know what? When you keep building up piles of old unused cloth, that is a sign of stagnant negative energy. Take that out. Give it to a person who might need it a lot more. So start donating clothes which are in good shape, but they don't look good on you anymore. Donate them. And if there is something jo dalne layak bhi nahi hai, please throw them away. The third one is eat nourishing meals. Your body is sacred. It's your temple. This is the only thing that is going to be with you for 60, 70, 80 years. So make sure you nourish this body well. If you put unprocessed sugar and lots of refined carbs in your body, it is not going to act well. It's like a fuel. If you put bad fuel in your car, it's not going to work. Simple. So put and nourish your body with good, healthy greens. Body is going to work the way it should. It's going to be more energetic and it's going to give you longer good results and more longevity in life. The fourth one is go for a digital phone, your laptop, or binge watching of Netflix. I'm not saying don't do that, but sometimes when you do these things over and over again, they drain the energy so much so that your brain gets exhausted, it gets tired, and you feel lethargic, and your thought process just stops. So go back like the way you were doing things in 90s, when you just had a book, you had some music, and you had your favorite stationery. Go back in time and relive those moments, because sometimes taking a break from electronic gadgets is gonna make us come back to reality and this present moment, the most precious moment. So this is living more mindfully, living more intentionally, and living in the present. The fifth one is positive self-talk, and I cannot stress them enough. Talk to yourself like the way you talk to your kid, the way you talk to your parents, the way you talk to your partner. Love yourself like that. Keep speaking positive things to yourself. And if you have limiting beliefs of you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't achieve this, I have a video which I'm going to link up here. You need to go watch this after watching this video, because that is going to remove all the limiting beliefs that you have. The sixth one is feed your mind, soul, and body. Take up habit like journaling, breath work, meditation, and gratitude expressing. And when you start doing these things, and I'm not saying do them together, just take one thing at a time and notice how your body feels. You'll start to see subtle changes of how your body and your mind starts working in collaboration and starts giving you the happiness. I've personally loved breath work. So what happens with breathwork is that you have different kinds of breathing techniques and they ground you and gets you back to reality. The thoughts like अब आगे क्या होने वाला है, कल क्या हुआ था, 10 साल बाद क्या होना है, 5 साल बाद क्या होना है, they just disappear. Because right now you are only and only thinking about your breath. So there are different kinds of breathing techniques that I'm going to pop up here. And the one I use is 5-5-5. You inhale for 5 seconds till your tummy expands. Wait for 5 seconds and then exhale, firstly from your lungs and then from your tummy. Now this one works wonders, and that's because this activates the vagus nerve. Now vagus nerve is a nerve that runs from your neck till your intestines. And when you start doing breath work, this gets stimulated. And when vagus gets stimulated, this helps to relax our body. This helps to increase our immune response. So that's what we want. We want to reduce the stress and we want to increase the relaxation. So I've tried breath work, it works wonders. Try it for yourself. I am going to leave a link of some breathing techniques that you can try in the description box down below. 7th one is to review your money. Your financial independence is your biggest strength. It's just a way of showing that you have worked too hard and this is your reward that you are getting. So why do we sometimes waste time on taking things that we don't even love? I have been there where I've just bought things because I liked it on someone else. Don't do that. Don't do the mistakes I have done. Just invest in the things that you love, that looks good, in fact that looks amazing on you, that you fall in love with yourself. The 8th one is to write down the goals and set intentions for. We are living in a time where there is too much going on. बहुत सारी चीजें चलती रहती हैं, कभी कुछ करना है, कभी कुछ करना है. So take some time living more intentionally, living in the present and know what you want to do. And if there is anything that you want to start with, please, please, please start. You don't need anyone's validation. You don't need anyone's permission slip that now you can start. If you want to start a blog or if you want to start a channel or if open a business, please start. There is not going to be a perfect time. There are going to be roadblocks that are going to come on your way and there are going to be a lot of obstacles that will come in your way. But still move ahead. You have got that energy in you which will help you to move over all of those obstacles. Substituting words like I am not meant for this to I am so worth it. I am so sure I'm gonna get what I want in life. Something like money never comes to me easily to money easily flows to me and I have many sources of income. Speak good, healing and appreciative thoughts of everything that you do and make sure that you are making a positive self-talk. 10th is tidy up. Clean up your bed before you leave for your work every day. So nothing feels better like a very clean and a tidy room. The 11th one is don't sit in front of the TV when you're eating. I am absolutely guilty of this. I love to watch things while I'm eating. What I've noticed is I tend to overeat. That's because the brain is taking signals from what I'm watching. And it's not taking signals from my stomach that I need to stop eating. That's the reason I end up eating a lot more than required. Take every bite, savor every food, savor every ingredient that you put in your food. You have taken out the time to make it, to cook it for yourself. So sit down and enjoy and have gratitude for the amazing food that you have on your plate right now. Every day, even if you plan things, they are not going to work the way you had planned them. So make an emergency list when things go unplanned and when things come up and you're not feeling too great. What helps with me is definitely some breath work and moving out in nature and reading. Seriously, reading is my new best thing to do. So know what gets you back on track and start doing that whenever you feel a little overwhelmed or when things are not going as planned. I really want to thank all the new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. You guys mean the most to me. Thank you to each one of you all who've been with me throughout my journey. I am more than grateful. I am more than blessed to have each one of you all. And I would love to know that what do you do to come back to the present moment whenever things are upside down. आप क्या करते हो जब कुछ अलग हो जाता है so as to you get back on track and you start feeling better. Don't forget to write this in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys again in my next